If you're in your late 20s and you're struggling to find a good man, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Rishika Kashyap. Welcome to my channel. I've just turned 26 and I'm surrounded by women all the time. So I know something about finding the right partner and the struggles in the dating world at the moment. In this video, I will be sharing some of the proven things that have worked out for me and women around me to find a good man for themselves. And I really hope that you find this helpful in some way and you take out something nice and positive from this video and find a good man. Okay, point number one, very, very important, is to be yourself. And I know that it sounds very cliche, but it is so important to do. A lot of times when we're meeting someone for the first time or we're connecting with someone for the first time online even, we tend to put our best foot forward so that the other person doesn't reject us and they feel attracted towards us. Now, this is a very wrong approach if you're trying to be in a relationship, a long lasting one if you're trying to find commitment. So please be yourself, because 2 months, 3 months down the line, all of these problems that you see in yourself will start reflecting, and then the other person will be confused कि भाई मैंने इसको तो डेट किया ही नहीं था, ये तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था while getting into the relationship that she's like this. So be yourself, be confident in who you are, and also be aware of what your drawbacks are. Nobody is perfect, we all know that. Try to embrace your qualities and don't hide anything from the person you're talking with. However you act with your siblings, with your family, is who you are truly. So don't hide those parts of you. Second mistake that we do is we do not ask personal questions and we think that the other person will be offended. Obviously अब हम लोग late 20s के अंदर है, तो हम लोग मैरिज के पर्सपेक्टिव से ही डेटिंग स्टार्ट करते हैं यूजुअली, मोस्ट ऑफ अस. जब भी आप किसी डेट पे जाओ या कभी भी किसी से बात करो, तो आपको कुछ कोर चीजें पूछनी बहुत जरूरी है, जैसे कि उनका चाइल्डहुड कैसा था, उनकी फैमिली वैल्यूज क्या है, वो किस रिलीजन में मानते हैं या नहीं मानते, आर दे एन एथिस्ट, एंड what are their general day to day lives look like, वो कहाँ रहते हैं, उनका घर कैसा है, उनका रूम कैसा है, उनको क्या पसंद है क्या ना पसंद है. Sometimes we don't ask these basic core value questions. We don't discuss like childhood traumas or things that are icks for them, and then you end up being very confused when you get into a relationship कि भाई ये सब तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था. So कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम लोग सोचते हैं कि पहले हम फन बातें करते हैं एंड एक्साइटिंग बातें करते हैं ताकि द अदर पर्सन गेट्स इम्प्रेस्ड, बट उसमें क्या होता है कि सिर्फ बैंटर आपका नंबर वन प्रायोरिटी बन जाता है, बट दैट इज अ वेरी बेस लेवल टू जज समवन, टू बी इन अ रिलेशनशिप विद समवन. सो आस्क इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस, आस्क अबाउट देयर चाइल्डहुड एंड देयर पेरेंट्स एंड देयर एक्सटेंडेड फैमिलीज. मतलब जरूरी नहीं है बहुत सीरियस होकर बात करना है, बट तुम कैजुअली भी पूछ सकते हो. इट ऑल्सो शोज दैट यूर इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट पर्सन, एंड इफ द अदर पर्सन इज नॉट रेसिप्रोकेटिंग, then you know that it's time to move on and this person is not worth it or is not looking for something serious with you. So just be very clear about what you want and be very honest. Okay, point number 3, learn about their financial habits as well. वो लोग कैसे spend करते हैं, उनके पैसे कहाँ पे जाते हैं. So if you are getting serious with this person or you see potential in this person, so try and travel with them, क्योंकि traveling से आपको पता लगता है कि इंसान actually में कैसा है और उनको क्या क्या चीज़ें पसंद है क्या नहीं पसंद है, वो कैसे travel करते हैं, क्या वो बहुत expensive खाना खाना पसंद करते हैं, क्या वो balance पसंद करते हैं कि उनको expensive भी खाना है लेकिन budget पे भी रहना है, क्या वो सिर्फ अफोर्डेबल ट्रिप्स चाहते हैं. सो आपकी एक लाइफस्टाइल की भी अलाइनमेंट होनी चाहिए. अगर वो अलाइनमेंट नहीं है, देन अगेन यू विल फेस अ लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज बिकॉज यू विल बी सैक्रिफाइसिंग अ पार्ट ऑफ यू which see everyone loves to travel. It's not like ऐसा कोई भी नहीं मैंने देखा है जिसको घूमने का शौक नहीं है. तो अगर आपको घूमने का शौक है तो आपको पता होना चाहिए ना कि आपका पार्टनर का ट्रैवल स्टाइल क्या है और क्या आप दोनों का ट्रैवल स्टाइल ब्लेंड हो सकता है या नहीं. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू एक्सपीरियंस इट, टॉक अबाउट देयर ट्रैवल्स. यू नो, ट्रैवल पे क्या किया, कहाँ गए, कैसे गए, you know, what all did you do. So it shows interest, but it also shows the other person's capability of handling money and how they are financially and what are their views on finance. तो कुछ लोग होते हैं जो सेविंग्स में बिलीव ही नहीं करते हैं, कुछ लोग होते हैं जो सिर्फ म्यूचुअल फंड्स में बिलीव करते हैं, कुछ लोग होते हैं जो सिर्फ रियल एस्टेट्स और हाई रिस्क में बिलीव करते हैं. सो यू शुड नो दैट फाइनेंशियली आपकी एक अलाइनमेंट है या नहीं है, या आप सही सेम पाथ पे सोचते हैं या नहीं सोचते. और अगर नहीं सोचते तो क्या दूसरा सामने वाला ओपन है टू लर्न अबाउट न्यू थिंग्स एंड टू इम्प्लीमेंट एंड अडेप्ट टू योर inputs, or are they not? So these are also very important questions to ask. Another point that I've seen a lot of my friends struggling with is that they over अकोमोडेट। कभी कभी क्या होता है, उनको जब कोई लड़का पसंद आता है ना, तो वो क्या करते हैं, वो सब कुछ करने के लिए रेडी होते हैं। हम यहाँ भी चले जाएंगे, हम फैमिली के साथ भी रह लेंगे, हम लाइक विल डू एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग टू बी विद यू। बट you should also know that life is practical. You've lived a sort of life and a lifestyle, and if you think that you will be able to adjust and change everything about your life, that is sort of unrealistic. ठीक है, love is everything, that is true. You fall in love, the other person is great, everything is great, but sacrificing each and everything is something that you cannot do. So don't overcommit and over accommodate. अगर आप स्टार्टिंग में दिखा दो कि आप बहुत accommodate कर सकते हो, बहुत adjust कर सकते हो, और वो आपका ट्रू नेचर नहीं है, तो आगे जाके पता लगेगा और प्रॉब्लम्स भी देगा। तो इसलिए हमेशा याद रखना that you shouldn't ever over accommodate and let the other person adjust for you as well. Okay, another big one is to clarify what you want your lifestyle to be. So talk about your dreams, talk about your aspirations, talk about the things that you aspire to become. Sometimes your vision may not align with your partner's vision, तो उधर भी clashes आने के बहुत chances हैं. Now everybody wants to become rich and successful, but they may not have the means for that. They might not be that ambitious. एक alignment in your lifestyle कि आप अपना future कैसे देखते हो, आप अपने बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाना चाहते हो. And I know कि ये dating phase में, मतलब आप एकदम starting में नहीं पूछ सकते, but of course after like 2-3 days you can ask these questions. You know, what do you want your future to look like, and what are you doing for that? So if you're aligned in that sense as well, that shows a great sign of compatibility. Okay, the next thing is talk about weird quirks of your family. तो हम सब इंडियन फैमिलीज में रहते हैं, तो सबके ही अपने अपने quirks होते हैं, अपने इक्वेशंस होते हैं विद एक्सटेंडेड फैमिलीज. सबका ही अपना एक तरीका होता है लाइफ को देखने का. तो टॉक अबाउट आपके फैमिली के अंदर क्या कुछ वियर्ड चीजें हैं जो आपको लगती हैं, जो आपको लगता है कि आपके पार्टनर को वियर्ड लगेगा. So talk about these things. Don't be very awkward about discussing your reality. Family life is your reality. So the other person should know what they're getting into, especially family wise. कहते हैं ना कि शादी एक दो लोगों के बीच नहीं, दो परिवारों के बीच में होती है. तो इसलिए जरूरी है कि आप दूसरे से भी पूछो कि आपकी फैमिली कैसी है, कैसे रहती है, क्या उनकी कुछ वियर्ड चीजें हैं जो आपको, मतलब कुछ चीजें हैं जो आपको वियर्ड लगती है, या you're uncomfortable with them. This way you're able to understand the other person's triggers, and you're also able to understand what you're getting into. Okay, another big thing is to talk about uncomfortable things. So like I said, ask about kids. How many kids do they want, if they want any. Talk about the small icks that they have. So for me, like for example, मेरा सबसे बड़ा ick है if somebody burps. And I really find it disgusting. I know that you can't really help it, but you can at least cover your mouth while doing it. Or I really hate it when, you know, everybody has weird icks and quirks. So know their quirks, understand their quirks, and then decide if you're able to live with it or not. If something really, really bothers you and you can't live with it, you can't live with it. Just communicate that. Also ask about if anything makes them feel embarrassed or awkward. A lot of people are socially awkward. So how do you behave in social settings? Do you behave in like around family, with people you're comfortable with, and the people you're not comfortable with? So asking and knowing all of these things will make your relationship very smooth. Another big one is related to your social life also, because whenever you know, you find a partner, अगर वो socially compatible आपके साथ नहीं है, तो again that becomes very awkward, because of course everybody has friends, families. You want your partner to meet your friends and family, and एक social alignment होना भी important होता है. Before getting into a social situation and making them, you know, meet your friends and family, just know how they behave socially. What do they like, what do they not like. हो सकता है कि आपका partner is not comfortable in PDA. Don't take it as a sign of embarrassment. Just know all of these things before, ताकि आप दूसरों के सामने awkward ना हो. अगर आपके पार्टनर को अच्छा नहीं लगता है PDA करना, so you can keep your distance and, you know, have a nice conversation with your friends. And if it's a non-negotiable, then you communicate and, you know, be better at it. And also the last point is that believe in magic. कभी कभी हमें सही टाइम पे जो हमारा सोचने का टाइमलाइन होता है, उस टाइम पे पार्टनर नहीं मिलता है. Don't be disheartened. Believe in love. Believe in the magic of love. Believe in destiny. And if you find someone right, you marry them. But if you don't find someone, something else is written for you. Just believe in the magic of love. And that was the video. I really hope that you like this video. These are some of my thoughts and these are just some of my thoughts and beliefs on relationships and the discussions that you must have with a potential partner. So if you found this video helpful in any way, just like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.